胸躍る冒険、謎の洞窟、遺跡、海賊の秘宝、そして恐竜。フェイト、グランドオーダー、カルデアサマーアドベンチャー。夢を追う少年と夢見る少女。それじゃあ行ってきます。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Methinks we're getting pretty dang close to actually being done the story itself here. Though I did look up, there is a sizable post main story set of quests. Whether it's part of this video or not, you already know. If it says finale or end, then it is. If it's not, there's gonna be more. Isn't the future sight that you all have amazing? More like clairvoyance, C, right? Like, it's not EX, we're not at EX, but we're like C, okay? Okay. Bye-bye, Jurassic. Oh no, it's gonna be sad. Well, we knew this was coming. We could use you. Does anyone have you, like, maxed out? Does anyone have... Sure, we'll use your super-duper pooper-scooper version. Give you a try in your final version. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Bye-bye, Jurassic. So long, Gay Bowser. There. We made it to the tavern. How'd it go with you, Achilles? Oh, hey, you're here. Well, I took down my leader at the same time you guys took down yours, but...
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna seize my dreams! I'm gonna seize my dreams!
Uh-oh, did we do it wrong? The mass-produced Columbuses are going berserk.
Oh, it's probably because they've been drinking.
Now what do we do? The way things are going. Shotomate Kudasai. Who? Someone just sent the mass-produced Columbuses flying. I knew something was wrong about whatever was going on here. No way. Is that... Oh!
This ain't right. This ain't right at all. There are some lines you just don't cross, no matter what. Even Columbus has rights, of life, feelings, and you ignored them all. How can you still call yourselves human?
The real Columbus? Yes, it is. His spirit origin matches the one in Chaldea's database exactly. He must have been drawn into this singularity.
Leave these factory copies to me, but don't get the wrong idea here. I'm just burning with righteous anger at seeing myself exploited like this. I'm definitely not thinking how great it would be to have these copies myself. Sure. Thanks, Master. All right, bring it on. You're not taking one step past me. Now line up single file so you don't get too damaged. At least until I cut you down.
They're eating each other. It's a gosh dang Columburoboros. Okay, what? Sorry, I just had a Gordolf moment where I just realized what I said and everything sank in and yeah, wow, okay. Okay, looks like we're in the clear. Now's our chance to find the basement.
The basement? You sure there was one to be found in this tavern? You're still here? There wasn't really a good time to leave, so...
Oh yes, we're sure. Let's check the floor first. Because it's probably not upstairs. Probably. Where is it?
Well, that's strange. Did we read the map wrong?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we nailed that part. No matter how you slice it, it's gotta be down here beneath us. If this place had a basement, the ground here'd be hollow, right? As far as I can tell, this all feels like solid ground.
That's true. Of course there ain't a basement in here. Not unless there's a heavily reinforced hidden door that leads to someone somewhere.
A hidden door?
So what? You think there could be a button hidden somewhere among these bottles? And if we find something that sticks out and press it... Well, son of a gun. The door to its secret basement will just magically reveal itself and open up for us. Don't be ridiculous. There's no way something that absurd could happen.
Except it just did.
Ow!
You did it, Director. That was an amazing deduction.
Uh,
Damn. Way to go, Goff.
oh. I was just messing around. I didn't do anything noteworthy.
Guess we better go in then. We should decide on the order first. I'll be the Vanguard. When you're too fast to think straight, you'd only last in a commando unit, not the Vanguard. Magicardo, you go. Okay, I'll do it. Well, I'll try. Master Da Vinci, would you two come with me? Sure. No problem. Come on, Shielder. Let's go. Right. Come on, Char, we're going too. Okay. You better believe I'm coming along too. Us berserker gals are unstoppable together. You're the only berserker here. Yeah, I guess I am, but hey, maybe you two would make good berserkers yourselves someday. Now what are you on about? Though I can't deny you have a point. Sure we can. Well, I guess you could say there are some things I go berserk over. Right? We're all summer berserkers. Well, a normal berserker in Ghost case. Anyway, let's go, shall we? Okay. Hell yeah! She's so excited.
Guess you and I are bringing up the rear then.
Sounds good. What is it?
Oh well. I was just sure you'd say something like, "Great, I'm stuck with a guy."
Huh? Rear guard's an important job. I don't care if my partner's male, female, or whatever. The only thing that matters is that they don't betray you.
Old Blackbeard, betray you? You'd sort of see heaven and earth change positions. Wait, hold up, that's literally what Blackbeard does in One Piece now, oh frick.
That wouldn't stop you from betraying us. You just do a handstand and say heaven and earth actually change positions.
Regarding that matter, it was my secretary. You see, all my secretary had no knowledge of actions taken there, none whatsoever. But I will do my best to make amends in a reactive manner.
Oh, is that so? Well, I'll just say this. I'm almost positive you won't actually betray us.
Oh, and why is that?
Well, because... What? Huh? What? Oh, hey. There aren't any traps here, but I do smell blood. Blood? Found it. It was coming from this demonic beast. You can see for yourselves. It's dead, obviously. It looks like it was done with a sword. And I think I recognize the blade work. Did an enemy inflict them? No. I think it might have been an ally? Mandricardo? Sorry, but I've got to go on ahead. Don't worry, doesn't look like there are any traps. It's a straight shot all the way there. That said... Whoa. Something doesn't feel right. No, it doesn't. I can feel it too. I can even feel it from way back here. Although what? I think this is her sword spirit. Her who? You know, her. Okita Alter? You're kidding me! No, I think he's right. Take a look, she's over there. Hello everyone. Welcome to the 7th treasure. But I'm afraid I can't let you go any further. Please turn back now.
Great. So they really did make their way here.
I don't understand. What are you talking about? I've decided to protect this place, so I'm treating everything besides what I'm protecting as a threat. I wish I didn't have to oppose all you like this. It honestly breaks my heart a little. But there's something here I need to protect no matter what. Even if it means going up against you, Master.
Wait, so you're our enemy now, but why?
What are you saying, Okita Alter? Please tell us what's going on.
My wielder's not happy about the conclusion.
The conclusion?
I know this is selfish of her. This probably all end up being a big waste of time. Would you please humor her anyway?
If you insist on trying to get past me, then I've no choice but to put up a fight. If I should win, I want you to leave peacefully. You heard her, Tanner. It looks like our hands might be tied here. Looks that way. I'm sorry, Master, but I just don't want to see anyone suffer. So I'm afraid I can't hold back. Please be careful, okay? I'm really very strong, you know. Guess we're doing this, huh?
I'm sorry about this, Wielder's Master. All right, here we come.
Whoa. Whoa. I mean, it's like it's such a big deal, but friggin' Saber, really? In Saber class, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You're gonna get arrowed. You're gonna get, to quote a strong bad, arrowed. God, you've ruined my vocabulary forever. And it's funny because I talk to some people and they've literally never engaged with strong bad, and I just feel so bad. Wow, that's actually quite a bit of HP. This isn't a real battle. Devoting to defense, attack down, defense up? Really? Really? Interesting. Anyways, nope. This ain't happening. Let's go this, and this, and this. Is this for everyone? For yourself. Yeah, let's just do a full combo with you first, and then we'll do stuff with you after. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see how much we can do. It's probably just gonna be one break gauge that we deal with, right? Let's see. Nah, it's probably just gonna be turns. Looking at how much damage we're doing, it's gonna be like 5 turns or something, and that's gonna be it. Thank you. Okay, well, we can go sea stars, sure. Some of that. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. See your full combo for this. See if this has changed at all. Yeah, this looks the exact same. It's usually only the 5 stars that get multiple, like, full animations for their noble phantasms, you know? Nice. You hit lead? Thank you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sure. Why not? Just keep it moving. Alright, what are we at? What are we at? Okay. Nice. We got Jean's super time. I like the child throw. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. A little bit, just a little bit of attack, you know, as a treat. A little bit of attack up. And this should do it. I feel this should. If not, that last hit will. Ooh, never mind. Without those, all those buffs. So close. Okay, here we go. This will be it. Let's just go 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's one break done. End of battle? Yep. There we go. That's about what I expected. They're not going to give us an actually hard battle till the post game, because that's how they do it. Why, you? I'm not getting anywhere against them. Me neither. I'm sorry, I'm so weak. It's not you. She's fighting purely defensively. That makes this one hell of a tough fight. Can you blame us? We never expected to win against so many people. They're here. It's them. Looks like you're having a rough time, Leonardo. That irritating voice. You! It's me. Wait, were you guys betrayed by your own ally? Isn't Chaldea supposed to be all about teamwork? Right, Doman?
Indeed. I suspect you couldn't possibly be more right. Don't know if you noticed, kid, but the creep behind you doesn't seem too big on loyalty either. Hope you know what you're doing.
Never mind that. First tell me something, is Steggy okay? Of course he is. Whoa! Steggy! Whoa there, not so fast. This little guy is mine now, remember? So hey, now that we're all done here, how about we make a deal? A deal? Like what? Like what? You want us to buy Steggy off you after you stole him from us? Like I never sell something so priceless. No, I'm talking about her. How about we team up to take Okita Alter there down? Huh? Who'd ever want to team up with a jerk like you? Bleh. That might be how you feel, Leonardo, but how about you, Captain Goff?
Take it that after we defeat Okita Soji, we'll go right back to being enemies?
Well, yeah, pretty much. We can't both take home the treasure she's guarding now, can we?
What do you think, Taro?
Frick, really? Interesting. Interesting.
I want to know what the choice is.
What happens if I pick one or the other? I'm kind of curious, so I'm going to Game Press. I want to know which does which. Maybe it'll say, hey, that doesn't actually matter, but we'll see here. Let's go to walkthrough. Okay. Where are we on the walkthrough? We are on 10-1.
Okay, does it actually change anything?
No, well, it doesn't say anything. Oh, here we go. A dialogue option determines which encounter is available. Interesting. So it seems like it doesn't actually matter which I choose. Okay. So wait. Option 1, everyone has curse, enemy saber has 20% chance of being stunned. Option 2, all allies gain a 2-time 3-turn evasion. You know what? I really don't trust you. That's not happening. Yeah, that figures. Believe me, I don't want to team up with you Chaldea chumps anyway. And especially not with servants. I'm the guy who gives orders, I don't take them. There's no way I'd ever serve a place like Chaldea.
True. You've never been all that helpful. At least not your grown-up self as anything to go by.
Well, Columbus has always been about chasing his dreams. Really? Wow, sounds like grown-up me's a really great guy then. The faces! Hey, why'd you all get so quiet? Now. Anyway, if you're not gonna cooperate, then you guys can handle her alone, okay? We'll just wait over here till you're done. Kids are cute now, but not when they're being bratty. Anyways, taking the easy way just means you'll grow up into a lousy adult, you know? So what, you saying I should be working hard, that adversity builds character? No way! I'm punting off any hard work I can on whoever I can as soon as I can, always! Wow, forget about adult, he's not even a good kid. Come on, Tanner. Alright. Give me my own battle with evades. I mean, I could have done curse and, like, you know, absorb them and stuff, but shh. Nah. Let's do this. Okay. I guess you really aren't going to give up, are you?
I see Christopher Columbus is here too. Did you team up or something?
Nope, I'm leaving the hard work to them. I'm just taking the goodies.
Well, that's okay too.
Well, hey, just settle down. Okita Alter, even if the rest of you get past us, I can't let that dinosaur go beyond this point. Well, you're planning something naughty, aren't you, Mambo-chan?
Me? Not at all. At the moment, I am but this young boy's faithful assistant.
Sure you are. I knew it. There's something to do with Steggy up ahead, isn't there? Do you know what it is, Chris? No, I don't, but I do know this. Whatever it might be, it is without question an incredible treasure that entrances anyone who lays eyes on it. Steggy. Well, whatever that treasure may be, if Steggy wants it, then we have to go after it. Then I guess there's no way around this. Rengoku?
We're really doing it, huh?
Yes, we are.
Fine. Okay. My job's not to decide whether you're making the right decision anyway.
Fusion! What just happened?
Oh my. My. Fusion!
Me too. This is you going all out, huh? That's right, Master. This is my true form, the one that returns all things to infinity.
She's not as agile.
She's not as agile. Can you imagine if I did like a little like squeaky voice as a joke on the fact that this one's the one with the deep voice normally? I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry. I'm gonna stick to my guns, and plus I'm gonna do the voice that is easier for me to do.
She's not as agile as form, but her offensive and defensive capabilities are on a whole other level. Be careful, Wielder's Master. We're not messing around.
No, we're not. This spirit origin is adjusted to my true class, meaning I'm a heroic spirit of the sword, Majin Saber. Look out, Senpai. Here she comes.
I hope things go better this time than they did last time.
Oh, no, this is the choice. We're gonna use our agility to flank her. Okay, then I'll... Right on. We show her how fast we can move when we really want to. Got it. Whoa there, don't go forgetting about us. I might be incredibly clumsy, but I can still do illusions with my stage magic. Maybe this is how I'm supposed to use it. Maybe this isn't how I'm supposed to use it, but who cares? You might not think so from looking at me, but I'm actually quite confident in my speed. It's around B rank. Well, that's not too bad. Technically, it's not so much my speed as it is the speed of my attacks. Even now that I'm an archer, I'm still not personally all that fast. So even running as quickly as I could, I'm not that much faster than in my caster spirit origin. I was very disappointed when I couldn't even reach Mach 1.
We'll talk about setting your sights high.
As luck would have it, my engine's all done warming up. So now's time to rev this baby and bring the heat. I'll make it hot enough to remind Alterchi of her days next to the boiler room. Yeah, that's basically the idea. Oh, first thing we have to do is come up with a good team name that we're all finally working together. How about the Gordolfs?
Absolutely not. Are you kidding me with that crap? We've been using my ship all this time, so we should obviously call ourselves the E-Teach Pirates.
What about V Ambitious? Oh, I've got one. Let's go with Corday's Magical Magicians.
Whoa, hold on. It's not really the time for this.
What do you think, Aki?
Me? Well, maybe Chiron's classroom? Oh, no, you're entirely on the wrong track.
I mean, Chiron isn't even here. Oh, we can always go get him. Hey, guys. You maybe save the team name argument until after you're done fighting. Good point. We'll need to focus if we're going to defeat Okita Alter, Master. Looks like they're not about to hold back either. Okay, but it doesn't matter. I'm not letting anyone pass this point.
Wielder. Are you sure about this?
I am. Sorry to keep dragging you into things like this, Rengoku.
I see. Very well. If that is what you want, then on my honor I will carve a path forward for you.
I am Majin Saber, Guardian of the Counterforce, also known as Okita Alternative. Now, have at you. Okay. So, do we have any big damage up? Let's just go by attack. Yeah, do we have any big damage ups? That's all the guests. Gets a lot of those. Okay, ooh, that'd be really good if you were someone who had the attack up and could do this special. Let's see here. No one, no. Really? Let's just see here. Well, we gotta have someone who's just like crazy strong and ready to go with some big attack bonus, right? Well, I mean, well, actually, you know what I could do? Oh, frick, you know what I could do? We could be really silly. And switch, because if it's one target, what better opportunity than now to do this? Oh yeah, baby, this is gonna be epic. Also, that's a lot of sabers at once. I like that. I like it a lot. Makes me very happy. So yeah, let's do this. Let's saber loop. Let's go. Let's go. Look at all these saber faces. NP strength up. We got evades, illusion, strength down. Cool beans. Look at this. Sounds good to me. Do you have arts card effectiveness up? And yeah, so you can't do more than that right now, but we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. This is really silly. We'll do this, and we'll do 1, 2, 3. This is mad silly. Let's do this. There's no way she survives this. This one hit will do it all. Oh yeah. Oh wow, my voice was literally perfect. Okay. That's a lot of HP. Oh, max. Oh, good thing we can. Wait, do you have. You don't have Break Invincible, right? You do. We'll survive that, right? Yeah, we did. That's all we needed. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I was slightly worried for a second there. Didn't think that would happen. But it's fine. They'll never see me coming. Attacking stuff down. Okay. Okay. Just to be certain, we'll pop that. We'll pop that. Let's see what else we got. We got, chance to restore HP. Don't really need that. In fact, we don't really need any of the other stuff. I'll give that to you. And we'll go 1, 2, 3. Alright, here we go. Oh, that phrase. That phrase. You're so screwed. How much is this gonna do? Big numbers, baby. That's what we're here for. Those big numbers. That was really good. That was really good. Team Guns wins. All right. Gotcha. I should have known you would be formidable opponents.
Seems to me this battle is over now. He's right, Wielder.
We did it! Way to not go! What the hell was that? Come on, can't you just congratulate us? Oh, you're so annoying. Me? No, you're annoying. Excuse you? And how exactly am I annoying? Ow, 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 stop pitching my cheek, that hurts!
Would you be so kind as to release him, Lady Da Vinci? He's still my employer, after all.
We win, Okita Alter. Yes, I know. I gave it my all, and I lost. I have no right to stop you now. You can pass. But I'm coming with you. I need to see this through to the end.
See it through to the end? Is there still more to this place? I mean, besides the Holy Grail fragment, obviously.
It's this way. Follow me. Oh, what's happening? Where's the story gonna go? Alright, Rider. Well, of course it's gonna be Rider battle. There's many Riders that we will definitely be facing again. But is it gonna be a final? Like, what can the Rider be? There's no, well, who knows? Maybe there'll be a surprise, you know, little Columbus Lily sprite. I think I had already had an idea of what to expect. My bright mind and agile thought process had already basically arrived at the correct answer. Steggy, is this where you wanted to come? I knew it. I knew it couldn't really talk to dinosaurs. Master, Da Vinci, are you seeing this? I looked up. Whoa, Ember! Cool. And saw a 150 million year old miracle, shining like a jewel. The enormous, pale yellow-orange wall was like something out of a dream. Is that Amber? I've never seen so much in one place. And then there's... The Amber was impressive, but what really mattered was what was inside it. And absolutely enormous.
Well, I can't believe it. Then this must be the dinosaurs.
Yep, it's his parent, though I can't tell from here whether it's his mother or father.
So this is the seventh treasure.
It does seem like it's imbued with magical energy, but... Hold Steggy tight, Leonardo. If you let him go too close, his wish will be granted. What do you mean by... How have you not worked this out yet? What else would a little kid want other than to be reunited with his loving parent? Hang on. What's wrong with that? Why not let him have his wish? 'Cause he'll die? That's a scary face. Huh? Duh. His parent there is a 150 million year old fossil. Even a Holy Grail can't possibly bring something so old back to life. It's all the Grail can do to keep even that teeny-weeny dinosaur alive. So granting Steggy's wish pretty much means killing him.
Still, isn't that just the natural way of things?
I don't know about that. What do you think, Doman?
The natural way of things. You can feed that to the dogs as far as I'm concerned. Bending nature and reason to our will to get what we desire is exactly what makes us human. So I say you should do as you wish. What do you want to do, Chris? Why, bring Steggy home alive, of course. And who knows, I might even be able to connect with some mages who can help me preserve him and breed more Stegosauruses. Would it be animating him even if following his demise? Would it be animating him even following his demise?
Would it animating him even following his demise? What the frick are you saying? Would it animating him even following his demise be acceptable? Am I having a stroke? I truly cannot parse what this says. Would it be animating him if even what the frick? Huh? Would animating him even following his demise be acceptable? Maybe? Is that what you're saying? This is the worst. Okay. There's been some pretty rough typos in this event. Some pretty bad ones. I think this might be the worst typo in the whole game. I truly cannot understand what is being said here. Would it animating him even follow? This is like, has anyone ever been so far to B, to C, to act more like, what are you saying? As an English teacher, I would put a big red X on the page and say, please try again with your brain. Of course not. Well, I thought I would bring it up just in case. So how about you, Leonardo da Vinci? More faces. You have so many faces. So how about you, Leonardo da Vinci? What would you do? Oh, wait. That's not right, is it? What would you do if you were actually Leonardo? Huh? I'm not sure if this is a memory or just a dream. But I'm pretty sure it's not just a fantasy. Two children are arguing about something incomprehensible to outsiders. What kind of dream is that? You're so boring. Huh? How's that boring? Going out to sea and searching for treasure that doesn't exist? That's got nothing on my dream. Are you kidding? The world is huge. I just know there's still lots of treasure out there for the taking. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna become a king who tells everyone else what to do. You're so dumb. At least better than being an artist. Best you could do is make a bunch of dumb old scribbles. You take that back. You first. Suffice to say, each was to blame there. Neither one had the right to mock the other's dream, nor deserved to have their own dream mocked. There were no winners in this fight. After a lengthy fistfight, they both turned away in a huff, each knowing they'd done wrong. Perhaps that was only to be expected. You know, if you say you're going to look for treasure, you should say you're going to find something way more amazing than money. It's more amazing than money. I don't know, a dragon? A dragon? No such thing. Well, maybe there used to be. A lot of good that does now. You don't get it, do you? That means their bones could be around here somewhere. Not bones. So hey, if you find any dragon bones, let me know. I'll buy them off of you. Who cares about dumb old bones? I'm gonna find a real live dragon. Wouldn't you rather have a live dragon than a bunch of old bones? Well, yeah, sure, but... Okay, then. I'm gonna find a real dragon, I'll sell it to you for everything you own. So greedy. But, okay, sure. If you really do find a living dragon, I'll buy it. But if it's a fake, I'm gonna make you pay instead. Deal? Promise, yeah, it's a promise. Yeah. By the time you find it, I'm gonna be a great artist. So great an ignorant sailor like you won't know you'll know about me. The two children wiped the blood off their lips and grinned. And they both turned and walked off into the sunset, never looking back. This was long before either of them knew what they were gonna be. A time when neither one realized they would eventually forget an insignificant promise like this. Well, if you really have it in you to kill Steggy, go right ahead.
Technical advisor, no. Da Vinci. As the director of Chaldea, let me offer some advice. I think we should consider the dinosaurs' desires here too.
What Steggy wants? Hey Steggy, do you want to go back home? The dinosaur gave a heart-rending cry of lament. Right, of course. This isn't your time and you don't have any friends or family here. Come on, Steggy. It's time for you to go home. Doman! Oh?
Understood.
Comma! I mean, I love Cammy. You left at the heart at the end there, but it'll have to do. So on that note, nice try.
What is this nasty spell?
Hello, Doman, and goodbye forever.
This is nothing.
Unfortunately for you, I already figured out your little play spells, so they won't do anything without my say-so.
It seems I've let this summer madness get the better of me. Is this the end for me? But no. What a waste it would be to let things end this way. I suppose I'll just have to employ my emergency measures. I trust you have no objections, Christopher.
Huh? I don't know. I'm getting an incredibly bad feeling about these emergency measures of yours.
And for good reason. Oh, Christopher, you have been an exceptional employer, truly.
No way. Are you betraying me, Doman?
Why, I would never. Well, I suppose you might consider this a betrayal, but no, this is established policy. It was bound to happen from the very start.
So you are betraying him, I knew it.
But only because I had no other choice. This parting grieves me so truly. Farewell, Christopher. Poor, poor Christopher. Somebody paid to pick up the phone because I called it. Yeah. Blackbeard 1, every one of you 0.
I saw this coming from the moment I first saw him, too. I'll just refrain from commenting again.
Well, I guess he's got my sympathies. Christopher, that is.
Please take it easy, everyone. Not to say I don't understand where you're coming from.
Looks like Mash agrees with them deep down.
You're kidding. This is how you repay me after everything I did for you? Okay, maybe I did force you to work 24-hour shifts, so you keep cursing Chaldea all the time, and work you to the bone to upgrade the mass-produced Columbuses into real powerhouses, and give you a bunch of source code that's more angel hair than spaghetti that demanded you make sense of it in just a few short minutes, and push your deadline up by a month like it was the actual intention to send you over the edge, and all that aside, I've been really good to you.
I'm not Christopher Columbus, all right. Wow, I'm actually feeling kind of bad for Doman here. Gotta say, got enjoying this. Guy has it coming. Damn, Cadus, not really shy about speaking your mind, are you?
I just feel like I feel like I could just, like, sometimes when I read the story, I get really serious, but I feel like I could just say whatever the frick I want, and it's just the story writing now, right? I don't even have to say my comments because the game is just saying them for me. You've been working that much, Doman? And I feel kind of bad for you. Maybe I should have brought him some Odin to cheer him up. Well, that's a great idea, Okita Alter. It's so goddamn hot here. I bet giving him some super hot food will only add to his misery.
I'm afraid I must respectfully decline. Now then, you should all know that I planted a little curse in young Christopher's head. He doesn't have any power of his own, you see. Not even much in the way of magical energy. To be quite honest, I'm not even sure he really is the heroic spirit of Christopher Columbus. But my little trick was a way of preparing a remedy to all that at once.
Oh, you're making us a boss battle, okay. Huh? What did you do to me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't actually do anything to you per se. I did it to the many spirit origins that sync and resonate with yours, the mass-produced Columbuses. Now, come forth! Bah! And now, I'm going to shoot them at you, Christopher!
What? Huh?
Now tell me, what do you think they will become? Go on. Imagine.
I don't know. What?
Well, I'm actually not certain myself, but I can make some educated guesses, though.
Isn't that incredibly irresponsible? Even for you?
Now go on. Go on. Let us see what we get. I can't wait to find out. Enjoying the year-round tropical ocean. Just a moment, kids. We'll be right back after these messages. What is this, a commercial break? Should I throw in some eye catchers just to be safe, Master?
Not necessary. YouTube does them for me. Something's happening to me. Damn you, Doman. I'll get you for this. I'm gonna jam so many hard-boiled eggs down your throat you'll be coughing up shell for a week. What is it with the egg? What is it with the egg? Why has there been an egg here? Is there a thing with Christopher Columbus and eggs? Have I just not understood it? My, oh my. What a truly bizarre and specific threat, especially for one thought up on the spot. What a naughty child you are. I'm truly impressed. Ah. Huh? What'd you do?
What's going on? But why is he sweating like that? What did he do?
Oh, I see what's going on. Huh? What do you mean? Tell us, Miss Camacho. Well, I'm sort of guessing here, but I don't think he actually made up his mind about what he was gonna do with Chris. I see. You mean as to what to turn him into? That's right. Normally you'd figure some kind of like giant ghost or dragon in case like this, and I think that's probably what Doman had in mind. But then Chris went and said, I'm gonna jam so many hard-boiled eggs down your throat you'll be coughing up a shell for a week. Right? Huh, but like when you're cursing someone, isn't it kind of bad to hear stuff that might put weird thoughts in your head? Absolutely.
Oh, now I get it. So when he first heard that, the first thing he thought,
Hold up, are we doing a gosh dang Ghostbusters reference? Did he Stay Puft Marshmallow Man this with an egg? Are we getting an egg boss? Oh no.
eggs!
Right, not to mention that Columbus probably already has strong... Why? I'm Googling this. Christopher Columbus egg. Wait, what? The egg of Columbus refers... Whoa, what am I looking at? The egg of Columbus, or Columbus's egg, refers to a brilliant idea or discovery that seems simple after the fact. The expression refers to an apocryphal story dating back to at least the 16th century, in which it is said that Christopher Columbus, having been told that finding a new trade route was inevitable and no great accomplishment, challenged his critics to make an egg stand on its tip. After his challengers gave up, Columbus does this himself by tapping the egg on the table to flatten its tip. This story is often alluded to when discussing creativity. The term has been used as a trade name as a tangram puzzle or several other mechanical puzzles. Oh. Okay. I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, there's a lot of stuff about Columbus's egg. There's many pictures of him with an egg. There is museums where they have eggs on display. This is weird. I've never heard of this. But then again, I'm Canadian. I never frickin' studied Christopher Columbus. You think we talk about him in school? Anyways. True or not, stories like oh, well, here we go. Perfect. True or not, stories like the egg of Columbus are talked about often, even today. Oh god. Doman, I'm gonna get you for this! Well, on that note, I'll just be taking my leave. Huh? You're not going anywhere. Master, you take care of Chris while I keep an eye on Doman here. Okay, I guess that's fair. That's an egg. Unique egg animation. Chris? Whatever. If I'm gonna transform into a monster anyway, I'll just wipe you Chaldea jerks out myself. Think positive, I always say. It's my family motto for a reason. Oh no. If this keeps going, the precious treasure will be destroyed. Then I guess we don't have a choice. Char? Nagiko? Mandricardo? Huh? Master, the four of us will protect the treasure with our lives. In the meantime, you, Da Vinci, Mash, and the others need to destroy that thing as quickly as possible. Got it. Understood. I'll figure out some way to trick him with my illusions. I might not measure up to Hector, but I can hold my own in a fight, especially on defense. Okay, let's do this. Yes, that puts me, Okita Alter, Blackbeard, and Canis on offense. Hear that, guys? Time to smash a freaky egg.
You got it! Well, I'll admit the idea of fleeing by myself did cross my mind, but...
Well, hey. What could possibly be more fun than being together with Master? Oh.
When you drop truth like that, what can a guy do? So okay, on my pirate's honor, I'm gonna keep attacking until I can't attack no more.
You heard them, Rengoku. So let's go all out for this fight, okay? People like that deserve to go out on a high note.
Fine with me. Besides, this will be nothing compared to our earlier fight. Especially for you, Wielder. As for me, I'm just gonna be back here, staying out of everyone's way. Good luck, everyone!
Huh? Hell you talking about, Goff? Your place on the front line, obviously.
Why? I want to stay away from the danger, not run toward it.
Because it'll be easier for me to protect you that way. Besides, how are we supposed to win with our general off in the back? So stay there. Got it?
All right. If I must. Now, as for you, Leonardo da Vinci.
Huh?
Hang in there.
You know I will, Gordy.
Let's do this, Da Vinci.
Okay. Steggy doesn't belong here. He's from ancient times, long before humans dominated the world. So if nothing else, I want our goodbye to be a happy one. Here I come, Chris. You think it'll be that easy? Fear it, praise it, savor it. This is Christopher Columbus's egg. Well, today I learned something about Christopher Columbus and eggs. So, let's see. I mean, the best bet would be, has anyone got a attack up? Oh, that's not bad. What I'd honestly rather get, I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd probably go with probably you. Actually, no. Probably go with the one with the 10-10-10 skills. Sorry. Da Vinci has to be up front? Okay. Sure. That's not bad. Pop that. Bring up our own. Because she does get a bonus. Where is she? Where's she be? She be at the top. Yeah, we got you buffed, you buffed. Let's see. We got you. And sure, you. That should be good. Alright. Let's do this. I think that this should go pretty well. Wait, are you... wait, is it Buster? Am I correct? It is. Actually, this could work out pretty good for you. You can do some crazy loops on your own. Well, not really loops, but just do a lot. So we'll do it. Show me this egg. At this point, I'm just almost giddy from just things happening and my brain just accepting them. Alright, let's see this egg. It'd be funny if it's just a PNG of an egg. Just a... What is it? Oh my god! That's horrifying! Oh, that's terrifying. Don't like that. Don't like that. Well, the good news is we have a full combo with her. Wow, that's kinda horrible. Okay. Let's do a little bit of that. Unfortunately, we don't get much more. That's okay. We'll just do this, sure. So we'll get some more back with our Buster there. Alright, 1, 2, 3. If we get red or blue, I think those will both be pretty good. What do we get? Blue, okay. That's Noble Fend. That's more meter regen, right? That's a big overgauge. Really? That was a lot. Well, we broke that part of the egg. The egg is cracking. Oh, they're coming out. Thank you. Columbus laughed cheerful. Oh, it's like a support. Weird. Strange, even. I gotta attack y'all? Okay, sounds good. Okay. That'll give me enough for my next time, though we won't be able to hit it just yet. Those are eggs. Those are eggs. Wow, we are just clipping right into him. Well, you're done, so let's go... let's go 1... Yeah, probably the best would be to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, kill you. And then... What are we getting this time? Oh, it's blue again. Oh, nice. Those look like really big numbers. Those are some surprisingly large numbers. Okay. Columbus's Guffaw. Remove debuff, charge gain, cheerful. We're not even going to see his Noble Phantasm, are we? That's fine with me, because these will both... Yeah, these are absolutely... Oh, wow, okay, you're screwed. You're just done. There's no way, buddy. There's no way. You are screwed. Alright, goodbye. This was mad silly. I don't even... It's probably just a bunch of egg beams. Or he jumps on us. That'll be charge loss, yeah. Let me do this. This was a stupid battle, and that's a positive thing. Okay. And time to finish this. Are we gonna get blue 3 times? No, it's green. Archaeopteryx is probably one of my favorite dinosaurs. That's a good unique death sound, being at the egg cracking. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Let's ignore the implications of the modern lingo for cracking an egg and the fact that, you know, one of the big talking points is that this Da Vinci is not the Da Vinci that young Columbus knew, and that brings him a bit of, you know, anxiety and worry. Let's not bring that up, because that's probably thinking too deep about something that is just a stupid joke. Then again, jokes are the deepest lore, so who knows? It's loading the sad music, probably. For us to be mad sad. Right? Maybe? Or is my internet just dead? No, we're good. Okay. This ends now. Did that do it? There's like way more animations for the egg than I expected.
Whoa! That was a hell of a spectacle. I gotta say, that egg? Seriously freaky stuff.
I couldn't look directly at it without getting a headache. I don't think I'll be eating eggs for a while now. It's all your fault, Mambo. What are you gonna do about it?
Yes. My most humble apologies. I am the very picture of contrition, as you can see.
Could have fooled me. I've subdued Doman. Murasaki Shikibu's tips about how to deal with him are more effective than I expected. So I'm gonna seal him away so he can't get up to any more mischief.
Lady Kama, what are you doing with that jar? Surely you don't mean to seal me away by cramming me into that tiny thing, do you? You mustn't. Yes, I'm a monk of many talents, but I remain an amateur in the realm of yoga.
Just be grateful this isn't a Vritra block. Oh, we're doing the Bowser. He's going in the jar. Oh. I know a few people who'd like to fill that with liquids. Hey, Chris, are you still alive? Yeah, I think so, but why am I so sticky? Hey, that's a horrible thing considering what I just said. Well, you were trapped in an egg, so probably yolk and stuff. Get it off me, I'm a neat freak, you know, water, I need a bath, a shower, anything. Okay, hang on, I think I've still got some in my canteen. Whew. So I lost, huh? Yep, you lost. We won. Oh, well, yes, that's how it goes sometimes, but, hey, Leonardo? Yeah? You're okay with this? Yeah, I am. Got it. So, Master Chaldea? Can I stay and watch to the end? Promise I won't get in the way anymore. Of course you can. Last time we're gonna see you, so... Oh, thanks. Oh, can I also get a wet towel and some deodorant? Also, I'm kind of hungry. Do you have anything to eat? Don't forget my allowance.
Are you aware your requests are getting more brazen by the second?
I was just kidding, mostly. So... Shall we, Leonardo? Yeah, let's go. This ritual we're about to perform is something we humans have to do. Both to restore the flow of time to its rightful state and to say a proper goodbye. Despite the fierce battle that took place mere feet away, the giant ember had not a scratch on it. But it did have an indentation near the bottom.
Oh, it's even more incredible up close.
I think this has to be Steggy's mother or father, right? I think so too. Look. See that indentation down there? That's the answer. Oh, I see. Now I understand. That's where Steggy came from, right beneath the big dinosaur. Yeah. Big one must have been shielding him. A massive amount of hot tree sap must have poured down into the cave. Who knows why? The big dinosaur must have moved to shield its child. But there was too much sap to escape and they both ended up encased. Over the course of 150 million years, the sap turned to amber, entombing the two dinosaurs for all of time.
I can't believe something like this was right beneath me back when I was... Oh, that's the wrong voice. Back when I was still alive. I'm glad I didn't find it then, though. Back then, I wouldn't have thought twice about smashing it and selling it piece by piece.
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard, you bastard. Like I said, that was when I was still alive, not now.
It's glowing a little. It must be the Holy Grail reacting. Okay, here's Steggy. This is what you want, right? It must be. Well, go on then. The small dinosaur slipped from her hands with a cry, and slowly began to walk to his parent. I changed my mind. I don't want to do this. I want to keep this dinosaur for myself.
Stop it, Chris. That is your childishness, your childish selfishness speaking. A true grown-up understands that things must be returned to their rightful place. If that dinosaur were truly a living creature, then your feelings would be commendable. This is nothing like abandoning a pet because you simply can't be bothered to take care of it anymore. It's a ritual to return a being that no longer exists in this world to its proper place. Da Vinci understands that.
Damn it. It's okay, Steggy. This is what you wanted. Go on now. The small dinosaur gave a tiny nod and started to walk again. It was then the group watching over him realized light was falling away from Steggy with every step he took. The Holy Grail's collecting the rest of its power. It must be hard for him to walk like that. And Goku was right. Steggy's pace was quickly slowing to a crawl. Steggy! Even so, he never turned around. He simply kept plodding forward one step at a time. Then as everyone watched, sorrowful but with bated breath, he bumped his head against the amber. Only then did Steggy turn around. He gave a single cry. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, Steggy. Maybe he wanted to say goodbye himself. Maybe he just wanted praise for making it to his goal. Maybe he just felt like crying out. Nobody could say for sure. Which is why they could only believe that his cry was meant as a farewell, and that he wished for them to live out the rest of their days in happiness and health. Let's return to a time far in the distant past. The dinosaur family trapped in the cave were about to have their lives permanently preserved in tree sap. But right before they died, parent dinosaur could have sworn they had a dream. A dream where their child frolicked happily with all the time in the world. The dream couldn't have been further removed from the reality of their situation. Unconsciously, the parent turned to face their child. The child looked back up at them, unaware of what was happening, and bleated. Hearing their child's innocent cry, the parent dinosaur felt as though somehow everything would be alright. All I ask, child, is how we remain together to the very end of our days. As long as we are together, I can endure any pain, heat, lack of air. The dinosaur closed their eyes as though they were taking a peaceful mid-morning nap. And so the two dinosaurs were permanently entombed, never knowing that the parents' fleeting dream would one day come true. Over 150 million years later. Steggy. Oh, there he is. Oh man, he really went back.
Only to what he was before. Nothing to be sad about. Isn't that right, technical advisor?
And hearing her colleague's words, the girl smiled a bittersweet smile and wiped away her tears. Sad as she was to see the dinosaur go, she knew she would never forget him. Okay. Let's go home. The young master heard the hitch in the girl's remark and nodded in response. It was the first step in preparing to make the journey home. As exciting as their summer adventure had been, those words signaled its end. Wow. Isn't it wild that that was 500% more emotional than anything they tried to do with Okita Alter? Right? Like, the Okita Alter goodbye is still kind of, in my eyes, the worst, sad moment they tried to pull. It literally felt like, are you sad? You should summon her. This actually, that was heartfelt. That was good, right? That was strong. And I bet you that's the very last time we'll ever see dinosaurs in Fate Grand Order. There's absolutely no way we will ever deal with dinosaurs again. What a silly concept. What an insane thing for us to deal with. Never gonna see another dinosaur again. What are you talking about? That'd be silly if there's dinosaurs that may or may not end up being based on something that I already know is in because people didn't shut up about it, and oh my god, I need to know why and how, but I just need to wait. I just need to wait.
All right, everyone, let's start packing up.
Yes, sir. Right, come on, Fu. We've got a lot of work to do. I do hate cleanup duty. I know. Come on, the sooner we do our part, the sooner we'll all be done. So, Master, what do you do about this oversized trash? Oversized trash? You know, this. Oh. Yes, it is I. I'm still in the jar. We could put it with the burnable trash, but normal fire might not be enough, huh?
Well, hard claws and stuff should, and such, go in a non-burn... No, wrong voice.
Frick, they're so similar in my mouth shapes.
Yo-ho-ho! Hard claws and such go in non-burnable trash. Don't forget to tie the bag nice and tight.
You're going to tear off my fingernails. Now, guys. Mamo-chan didn't mean any harm. No, he totally did, didn't he? But you know, he's also quick on his feet. No, wait, is that just his deviousness? Well, at least he has a cute smile. No, sorry, that's pretty creepy too. Why, I'm nothing if not amenable. Here, see, even now I'm smiling right here in my jaw.
Well, we can always decide what to do with them after we've consulted with Chaldea's resident experts, right?
Mm-hmm. Experts? Oh, I take it you mean Lord Holmes. That should cover all our bases. Oh no, we're doing everyone. I'm sensing a distinct bias in your choice of consultants, Master. Okay. Now that we have a plan for you, you sit tight until we're ready to deal with you, okay? Ugh.
Oh, there you are. Oh, I see you have a drink. Bottoms up.
And then it's Vor.
Pirate Sea. Aye, that's me. I just wanted to say thanks.
Thanks for what?
Oh, I couldn't believe when I saw the thing moving in the cave. What a time to be alive.
Wait, you were there too?
Oh, so thanks for everything. And I'm sorry for everything, too.
Oh no, it was no trouble.
Then fare you well. Hope to see you again someday.
I wonder what that was all about. I wasn't entirely sure what he meant.
Beats me. Huh? Where's Da Vinci? I don't see her or Kid Columbus anywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna be leaving soon. All that aside, I can't believe they actually met each other when they were still alive.
I'm not so sure about that. Chris's memories are fairly hazy, to say nothing of Da Vinci's. It's entirely possible they simply made similar promises with other people and haven't realized their error. It's not as though we have any records of either of them claiming to have met each other during their lives. Besides, well, I forget who said this. We can't even be fully sure if that boy was really Columbus or not. He could simply be modeled after the childhood form of a heroic spirit whose background was completely unknown before he became famous. A crystallized concept of a boy chasing his dreams. Not really the strangest thing to me to happen.
Well, that's not romantic at all. Why can't we just say they really did meet in real life and they miraculously have managed to be reunited here? At least that's what I think happened. That does sound nice, yeah? Right? She's like, I don't care about your freaking logic, old man. Oh man, this minute singularity's going away soon, huh? Well, that's no fun. Of course it is. That's the whole reason Chaldea exists, after all. Are you really the kid I met back then? I mean, I know there's no point in asking you, but still. No, there isn't. I don't remember it, and there's nothing in my records about it either. It's just a possible thing that may have happened, nothing more. It's not like you remember either, right? No, I don't. Heck, am I even Christopher Columbus? Beats me. Round 1. Huh? We're gonna hold it. This is what I loved about Steggy tournament. Whoever can't think of something to say first loses. My turn. I love the way he munched on ferns. What? No fair. I love the way he'd crane his head around when something surprising happened. Oh, I love how he'd feel on the ground whenever his stomach was itchy. I love how he'd trip and fall on nothing in particular, then cock his head as if wondering what happened. I loved how he ate ferns. Oh wait, did I already say that? You might have, but I think that's enough anyway. So who won? Me. Isn't it me since it ended on my turn? I think I said 2 things on one of my turns, so no, I win. Yeah, okay. Good. Well, guess it's time to say goodbye. Anything you want to say before we go? Not especially. I did what I wanted to do. I didn't get what I wanted, but I also didn't give up until the very end too, either. It's too bad things didn't work out this time, but yeah, there's always next time. Oh, and I guess I'm happy to know I turned out to be such a badass when I grow up. I really think you should focus more on what's on the inside than the outside. You're one to talk. You artists are all about what's on the outside. Oh, looks like I'm starting to disappear. Okay, one last thing. I had a lot of fun here, Leonardo. Did you? Yeah, I did. It was a tiny, insignificant grand adventure. An adventure full of seriousness, ridiculousness, comedy and leisure, where everything seemed to shine like the sun. Even if it all disappears beyond the horizon along with the setting sun, I still enjoyed myself a ton. Even though every encounter eventually ends in parting ways, even if everything ultimately disappears, the path we took to get there, the marks we left along the way will remain. I'll always have the memories of these wonderful, wonderful days. Goodbye, Chris. Until we meet again. Take care. And then hearing my friends calling me from a distance, I turned around and ran back to join them. That's a beautiful, unique sunset. I've never seen that art before.
But I mean, it's a Nasuverse thing. Gotta have a sunset. It's the rule. Well,
welcome home, Steggy. Oh. And I guess we gotta get Da Vinci too.
epilogue. Which is probably not gonna be a real epilogue at all.
It's probably gonna be like a Oh, by the way, we still have a thing to solve. Oh, no, we're back, I guess. It sounds like this summer turned out to be a great adventure. I heard there were even dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, huh? Sure would have liked to see them. There's video footage. I want to see videos of dinosaurs. I could just watch a movie.
Honestly, it really wasn't that big a deal. It was rough and scaly, and it burped when it ate. Still, I guess it was technically a precious and valuable one-in-a-million lifetimes experience. But really, in the grand scheme of things, it was no big deal at all.
Well, a textbook FOMO-inducing humble brag. Yikes, if looks could kill, he'd be a goner. Okay, Seek, let's hit him until we feel better. What? Just hit him over and over? That's terrible. I'm in. Great, let's do it. Let's. Why they join in? Wow, we're getting everyone in.
Ah, what a delightful scene! How noble of Lord Blackbeard to knowingly make himself the target of those who miss the experience to vent their frustrations upon.
I don't know. I'm not sure this is what he had in mind. And that's the long and short of it. I see. It sounds as though you had quite the adventure, Achilles. Sure did. Well, hang on. Who's the pirate that hid the 7 treasures in the first place? I say pirate, but there might have been more of a mage. Yes, I wonder about it too. It couldn't have been Blackbeard or you, right?
Of course not. We didn't have nearly enough time on our hands to get up to anything that elaborate.
True, I guess you would need a lot of time to pull off something like that.
It's also unusual for anyone from that place and time period to know that much about Japan.
I guess they couldn't have been a famous pirate then. They must have been a complete unknown, the kind you might just find just about anywhere. Unknown, huh? Pirates, see?
Where the small-time pirates were to reclaim the
Oh my god, it was all Pirates Sea?
You again? Go and get out of here, it's my island.
Oh my god, it's Pirates Sea.
Couldn't have found you at a better time. I couldn't believe when I saw the thing moving. What a time to be.
It was all Pirates Sea. Is something wrong, Achilles? Hey, teacher? There are a number of other names for mages, right? Oh yes, just off the top of my head. You have wizard, sorcerer, enchanter, or even some names that convey what type of magecraft a particular mage specializes in, such as necromancers who control dead bodies and spirits, and conjurers who summon up living spirits and demons. Conjurer. See.
That's right, it's me, Pirate Sea.
Oh my god.
Nah, it can't be.
It's nothing. Oh, subject. Big sis? Please don't call me that. Feels like a very loaded term. Anyways, what is it? This Tarrasque never moves a muscle when I leave him to his own devices. Do you think he's okay? Sounds like he could use a bit of a workout. Okay, I'll make him boxer size. How? When are you gonna understand, big sis?
Oh, when you gonna understand, big sis? I'm a Tarrasque. I don't need to learn how to box.
Heaven helps those who help themselves. That may not come from the Bible, but there's still a whole lot of truth from it. In other words, only those who work as hard as they can will be blessed with good fortune. Now, come on. Yeah, the fact that the Tarrasque basically never said anything was, So that's what it was like. Did I do okay? You sure did. It sounds like you did the Boiler Room's new swimsuit crowd proud. As a former member myself, I couldn't be happier. Used to be a member? Could have fooled me. But then again, maybe I can see it. Anyway, isn't it kind of crowded in here? Even our old base was roomier. Hey, my castle in Azuchi was even better. So we got a point. It is getting pretty cramped in here with all this excess. Maybe it's time we started taking over the other boiler room, or maybe even the storeroom. Just don't forget, you're not Serizawa. Don't blame me if you get in trouble. All I know is I'm exhausted. I'm gonna rest up for a while now, Wielder. Wake me up in about a year. A year, huh? I gotcha. You're aiming to come back for the revival. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, Okita? Me? What is it? There's something about the way you talk that really throws me off. It's almost like you're Ugh, never mind. Did you enjoy yourself? Oh, yes, very much. It was a wonderful experience. Good. Glad to hear it. Thanks for waiting, everyone! Captain Okita J. Soji is back and ready for summer! Wouldn't you know it, my jetpack's been acting up lately. I almost died. I tried asking Double X for help, but the only advice she had for me was to plug it in for a while. But I managed to get it working in the end! Now come on, it's finally time for summer vacation! And Okita J. Soji is here to light up the sky with her darling aerobatics once again. Okita J. Soji? Summer's over. You missed it. Oh, Nobu, you kidder. Wait, you serious? I'm afraid she is, Okita. As serious as you are with that outfit. Honestly, speaking as your colleague, I have to wonder what you were thinking. It can't be. What about my grand plan for great victory by having a tete-a-tete with Master in the Caribbean skies? Okita. No, it's okay, Mr. Ichikata. You don't have to console me. Especially not with chilled pickles. Your jetpack's too loud. Keep it down. Well, I hate you, Mr. Ichikata, you big duty head. Just you wait. I'm gonna tell Master all about the times I used to pound you into the ground back when you were so weak you could barely hold a sword. Don't worry, Other Me. I'll tell you all the fun memories I made in the Caribbean, so it'll feel like you were there too. Thanks, Alter Me. By the way, why do you sound so polite? And wait, is that a swimsuit? When did you get a swimsuit of your own? And that aura. Am I sensing 5 stars? No! How did this happen? I'm the original, damn it! You know, I've been wondering for a while now. Are you really my wielder's original? Well, that's rude. There's an alter in her name for a reason, you know. Wait, who's this kid again? She's weirdly cute, but she's also kind of cheeky. I'm sorry, Okita. I should have told you sooner. This is the child you never knew you had. Go on, honey. Say hi to your mama. Stop that. What? What in the world is even happening? Is this how things usually go around here, Okita's altar? Yes, it is. It's very silly. Very Gouda.
Oh, my. You seem exhausted. I just fought off an army of me. I still don't know how to feel about it. Fighting alone was rough, but thinking about all the different possibilities they offered bore me out even more. Yes, I heard. Mass-produced Columbuses. Whatever will they think of next? I'm even told there was a very young version of you there running the operation. I don't know about that. Sure, that kid looked like me, but I don't remember ever arguing with Da Vinci as a kid when I was alive. At least I don't think so. So then, was he an imposter? Was there an imposter among us, Mr. Columbus? Would you say it was very sus when he vented out of the summer? Wow, okay, you're dated references. Not sure about that either. That kid was no one, but he could have been anyone. I mean, any kid chasing their dreams would have a lot in common with them. Or looking at it a different way, it could be that anyone who chases their dreams, no matter what people tell them, can become me. Well, I can't imagine there are too many people out there who aspire to be like you. You don't have to be that honest. I love the fact he just has a bar. They just gave him a bar. It's just in Chaldea now. Sup, Kawaruchi? If beauty were a crime, you'd be doing 25 to life. Come on, girl, let's all go hit up the beach. As tempting as that offer is, I still have my library duties to attend to, as well as my own personal deadlines. So I'm afraid I'll have to take a rain check. Don't be like that. Yeah, don't be like that. Heck, forget this simulator. We can even take this occasion to find a minute singularity with a beach. I don't think that's a good idea. So you really don't want to go? How come you're wearing your swimsuit? I am? Oh gosh, I didn't even realize. Your mouth may be saying no to vacation, but your body's clearly saying yes. Listen to it. That's horrible. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's a bad thing. Now come on, the ocean's not going to play in itself.
Do you really think so? Hey, Tomoe. Bet you 3,000 QP they brownbeat her into going. I'm sorry, Lady Yume Ren, but I would never take such a bet. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, right. What about you, Lady Yume Ren, Lady Tomoe? Are you planning to go? Ah, crap, she roped us in. I do not think going to a singularity is a good idea. Guess we can make do with the simulator then. Nobody have a problem with that, right? Okay, then let's get going. We're gonna have the time of our lives. Didn't they come along too? Well, here we are. Woohoo! Oh, I'll get you for that water bullet. What was that? Did you put rocks in it or something? That splash felt more like a shotgun blast. People overthink things too much. They should just give everything their all and worry about the consequences later. Okay, my turn now. 1, 2, 3. It's a dove. Interesting. Hey, can you pull Lord Xiangyu out of there next? I'm sorry, but magicians don't take requests. Move aside, losers! That wave's got my name on it! I've been looking all over for you, Mordred. Who said you could take Pridewin out? No, let's just... Woo! Not bad, Mordred. Hey, Sea Serpent, you better not let a damn surfboard get the better of you. Ha! Sorry, but this ain't no ordinary surfboard. Pridewin here's both a ship and a shield. You had that when you were still alive? I stole it from the treasury. Kick ass, right? Sure, they almost flayed me alive when I got caught, but screwed, who cares? Really? Oh, hey, that's one of the Japanese servants. What was her name again? Tomoe? What is she now, a saber? Yeah, I think so. What about her? Hey, Tomoe! Let's have a Chambara match. Excuse me? I'll go first. Here goes. Just like that? Well, alright, that does make things simple. Damn, she slipped right into combat mode in no time. Yeah, she really is a musclehead at heart. See, now that I think about it... Yes? How did you ever get up to anything with Tanner? I choose to exercise my right to remain silent. Likewise. So no then. Get up to anything with Chanmis? I did! This one time, me and Chanmis and a bunch of others all snuck out to go night fishing. Beardy got drunk and took off his clothes, and we buried Ricochet in the sand after he fell asleep. It was crazy. What? That might be the best memory I got of this whole summer. We are talking about romantic happenings, right? Not funny ones? I'd also count torrid ones, like the kind of thing Anne and Marie would get up to. Definitely none of those. Oh, hey, speaking of Chanmis, anyone seen him around today? I noticed he was very busy with something this morning, but I haven't seen him since. I thought about inviting Camacho too, but I couldn't find her anywhere either. So maybe, just maybe, they're off somewhere. Just the two of them. Huh? Wait, were they right? Oh! This sprite is so cute, actually. The arms in the pockets, it's the cutest. So, here we are. I'm glad you're keeping your promise to hang out with me here, but... Is something wrong? You keep checking your watch. It's just I have a lot of work to do, so, Never mind that. We're here to be lazy. Besides, which is more important? Me or work? Me. The answer is me. If you have to ask whether you should choose me, work, or anything else, the answer is always me. Although... Okay, I understand now, Master. Understand what? Why you've been looking so uncomfortable? For once Smash isn't here, so you feel like you're cheating on her. That's not really it at all. Sure it is. Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to feel guilty about. There was simply nothing you could do to resist the Demon King of Depravity's overwhelming charms. Although now I think about it, I don't believe I've seen Mash today. No, she's with Da Vinci. Oh, that explains it. But then why... Hi! Hi, what are you doing, buddy? What you doing? Oh, he's buried. I can't help but notice Doman buried in the sand over there. Oh, that. Anyway, why?
Master, I assure you I have repented deeply, and I see the error of my ways, so would you please be so kind as to release me from this buried jar?
Not happening.
I promise you will make it worth your valuable time as well, my most compassionate Lady Karma.
Oh, really? Because I don't think there's anything you have that I want.
Let me think. What about a curse that's guaranteed to drive Master to insanity? Or alternatively, I could pass on a mind-reading technique imparted me by that accursed Seimei himself, which would let you know exactly what, shall we say, floats Master's boat.
You could just... Trust me, I'm a pretty open book with that. Oh, interesting. One downside to being a Demon King practically bursting with indomitable power is that I'm less versed in underhand tricks like that. Suppose there's no harm in solidifying my hold over Master once I've inevitably dragged him into depravity. Go on, I'm listening.
Oh, of course. Let us settle the sons on the circumstances, Master, but isn't she a bit too gullible?
It's one of her cutest qualities, though.
Oh, I see. Take care not to get burned playing with that particular fire, Master.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Understood. Then without further ado... Oh, daughter, Master's mind, reveal your secret garden. Oh! Oh my, could this be? I can't believe it.
Hurry up and spill it.
Very well. It's all very complicated, but to summarize, Master's heart is feet stuff. It's all feet stuff all the way down. There's also some breasts in there as well, but dear God, that's a lot of feet. Unknowable!
Huh?
Why, you ask? Why is the heart unknowable? Why do people fight? Why is the universe so vast and the truth so hard to find? Well, the answer is yes, because Master just ran away as fast as he could. Magnanimous as Master is, it even seems he is reluctant to have his mind laid bare. My humblest apologies.
You're right. He's making a break for it. Damn it, maybe I should put some shackles on him in real life first. Why are you looking at me like that? It's a well-known trope that Demon Kings kidnap damsels, right? So why should I be any exception? Anyway, I better go after him.
But I'm still stuck in here. And the tide is coming in. Is this the end for lovable old Doman?
How'd I do? Your spirit origin's in good condition. Your connection to the Shadow Border is still strong. And all systems are green. That should be everything. Thank you, Da Vinci. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I could have told you all I was feeling good, but still.
It sounds as though you had quite the grand adventure, Da Vinci.
I sure did. And you better be ready to hear all about it. Foo-foo! Foo? Oh, Senpai, it's nice to see you here. Are you okay? You look very tired.
I'm fine. It's nothing, don't worry.
Well, that's a relief. Oh, hey, you're here too, Tanner? That's perfect. Now we can both tell Holmes about our summer adventure. Yes, we'd love to tell you about it, Holmes.
Delightful. I was just thinking how nice it'd be to discuss something other than mysteries for once. Just you have no objections, Director? It's fine with me. However, don't think this will get you out of writing your usual report, Tanner. Ugh. You see, this is why I mentioned it.
Come on, Director, help me out here.
Absolutely not. I'd be like a student asking their teacher to help them on the teacher's own test.
It's okay, Senpai, I'll help you.
Fine, Kira Light. Just make sure you don't end up writing the whole thing for him.
Oh, Now, Director. Why don't we forget about work for today and just enjoy him telling the story of our adventure? Come on, please.
Well, all right.
Oh, I'll go make drinks. What would everyone prefer, tea or coffee?
Tea for me, please. Coffee would literally make me explode as a British person.
Coming right up. Okay, where should we begin? Maybe it's best if we start at the beginning? A long time ago, in a place far away. For once, I'm not observing through Sheba or making a typical report. I'm conveying the massive amounts of information I saw, heard, smelled, and touched, and tasted as it comes to me. There were sad goodbyes, but also wonderful encounters. This is my own personal treasure, an invaluable experience I share with all my friends and colleagues. A grand, exceptional, one-of-a-kind summer adventure. This is on there. It was just together on the loading screen. Oh my god. This event made me feel some good stuff.
改めてよろしく。私の冒険に付き合ってくれてありがとう。とっても楽しかった。一生の思い出っていうのはきっとこういうものなんだろうね。絶対私は忘れない。君はどうだい？
Yeah, this was one I won't forget anytime soon. I know there's some people who definitely didn't love the actual story, or they didn't like some elements of how characters act, but I'm gonna be honest, like, just the characterization, I think this is up there for some of the events for me with, like, one of my favorites. It really felt very heartfelt. It felt like it was written from a place that was not sarcastic. It didn't feel like a, ooh, bikinis and swimsuits and summer like, it felt like, no, we're gonna do an actual, like, really heartfelt story with a character who hasn't had a chance to live yet, you know? Adventures in the air this summer, and with that prediction, Da Vinci and her young girl form obtained a swimsuit spirit origin. She has researched and poured over various countless event records. Now she's ready to enjoy this excursion to the fullest. Gender, young girl type. Her true name is Gran Cavallo, after the large horse sculpture Leonardo never finished. I forgot that that's her true name. That, yeah, her Gran Cavallo is who you're meant to be, but, you know, we call it Da Vinci. 2019 Antarctica, true. Though she may have a swimsuit spirit origin, she's still the same young girl type Da Vinci she always was. Although her class changed from rider to ruler, her personality is unchanged. That said, does she seem more curious than usual, and she has to hold back herself from running around excelling, where if she does, that might be because she's in a singularity. Who's to blame her, since she finally has a chance to experience something she's only been so far to observe from the sidelines? Da Vinci had almost started to ask Master to tell her about the latest adventure, but as always, but then she remembered that she would get a chance to experience herself, and flashed an embarrassed but happy smile. Dream machine. A series of support-type dinosaur mecha gave up sleep to develop. Each one has its own unique, though admittedly simple, AI, gives them a degree of autonomy, and they move around as you'd expect dinosaurs to move. Triceratops is Fiamma, Italian for flame. Futaposaurus is Mare, which is Italian for ocean. And Archaeopteryx is Vento, which is Italian for wind. Treasure checker. A treasure tracking skill gained for a first treasure hunt. While it's normally meant to detect gold, silver, and other ores, in battle it serves as an active sonar. Shining at twilight. Every adventure has to end sometime. Once the singularity disappears, it'll be those the adventure never happened. But no matter how strong the twilight may have been, there was always something shining bright. Although this skill may resemble Dream Upon the Star, it has different effects. Dinosaur Summer Goodbye, Unforgettable Summer Vacation, Dream of White. Da Vinci transforms her mecha dinosaurs into bullets and fires them with a magic pistol. Each mecha dinosaur round has different effects. Although older mystics are usually stronger, Da Vinci's mecha dinosaurs fall into the cutting edge category, so unfortunately their mystic power is somewhat lacking. Fortunately, Da Vinci's ingenuity is strong enough to compensate. Looking at the records of minute singularities is one of the ways Da Vinci is able to entertain herself. What in the world happened here? How did such a crazy singularity even exist? She would have to think about it. The servants who were trapped there must have felt, or laugh at her predecessors complaining the accompanying records, even though she shouldn't. Though Da Vinci had always admired singularity, she never thought she'd get a chance to experience one herself. That she finally has a chance to do so feels like nothing short of a miracle, and she plans to make the most of it every way she can. Leonardo da Vinci and Christopher Columbus. Though they existed in the same period, there's no historical evidence of them having met. The child young Da Vinci spoke to about her dreams probably went by a different name, and the same is likely true for the child to whom young Columbus confided in his dreams. Regardless, the two children set off on different paths, each determined to make their respective dream come true. It was a promise made just as the sun was setting. Two children talking about their dreams, though. Whether it actually happened, as anyone guesses, of course, it has nothing to do with her. I think it is young Columbus. Maybe from some alternate timeline, you know? Maybe from another thing. Oh god. The Demon King of Summer and the Goddess. That's a new thing. So we got a couple different quests. Caribbean Sea Mama Tyrannosaurus. Ooh, that could be interesting. Oh, Chaldea final check ground for mystics. That's a final one there. So if we have, so it looks like we have a couple things. So 13 hidden treasure quests. That means we have more hidden treasure quests here. Let's see. Well, for one, we can, yeah, buy the servant coins here. Buy that. Buy that. Buy that. Boy, we can get a lot of servant coins with you. Okay, grab some treasure maps. Are these going to actually be story ones? Kind of doubt it, but... Okay. Ooh, hello! 400! Gotta get that, okay. Very interesting. Didn't see that there before. What else? Is that it? Just those? Okay. Yeah, we definitely want to buy that for sure. And, work on this. Yeah, I wanted to get that ocean flyer for sure. More coins. I don't know if I'm going to complete this. Well, there's another lore. There's another one. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I should. Let's see here. Are these story ones or are these just right? Because I'm probably going to need to do this separately. Hidden treasure quests, treasure on the pirate ship. Let's you know what I can do? I can check Game Press. The treasure ones do not have story, but there's absolutely story left, and seemingly a lot of it. So, I'm gonna do the treasure quests. I'm going to grind up a little bit, and the next time we'll have the finale of the Summer Adventure storyline. So we will see you then for some more, guys. Ciao.